I mentioned in my post this week that sometimes there are flowers in the garden that just have to go. These are some of the irises that I dug up. Yeah, they had gotten so thick that they had not only choked out everything else around them, they were starting to choke out each other. And honestly, they only bloom for about 2 weeks of the year, and then the rest of the time, they just don't look that great. So I knew that because I wanted to have a flower bed that had something blooming and looking lovely year-round, some of these just had to go. Stick around to the end, I'll show you what I planted. But that made me think about something that another one of the speakers at the EdgeX conference said last week. Scott Dorsey. He was the co-founder of ExactTarget and is now the managing partner with High Alpha. And he said this about culture. It is dynamic and ever evolving, and you have to be constantly improving it. That made me think about all the times that I asked people, how would you define your culture? And a lot of times they really can't answer it, or they'll say, I think we have it on a plaque that's hanging on the wall, or it's written on a piece of paper somewhere. But that's a little like me saying, yeah, I want to have this beautiful flower bed that looks great year-round, and I write that out on a piece of paper, and then I hang it on the wall in my office, and I just leave the bed full of iris and don't do anything about it. Yeah, it took work to dig up all these iris, and it took more work to get other plants and plant them and make it look the way I think I want it to. But that work is what gives legs to what I say I want. So what do you want? How well defined is your culture? What are the beliefs, the language, the behaviors that are modeled and expected? Because here's the thing, according to Dorsey, if a culture is really going to flourish, the answer to this question, well, who owns it, has to be everyone. What I know is true of irises is also true of people. They reproduce what they are. Define your culture, because culture eats vision for lunch. And if you need help with that, contact me. My growth environment expertise extends well beyond my garden. I'd love to help you. That's my perspective this Friday. I'm Amy Barge, living large. All right, I'll show you what I planted. Now remember, this is a work in progress, as with all things. I've got some yarrow, I've got some liriope, I've got some coreopsis. Oh, and I can't remember what the name of that little blue thing is. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.